It was actually on the thumb of the stitching had come out, and there are pictures out, Monte Fresco took it actually, of the hair flying out in the round before they tried to change it. In fact, it was never changed. But you're quite right. I remember very well as a kid, because all my family were involved in boxing, instructors and everything. And they'd come home and I'd always be trying to break up the hair gloves for them and make them a bit softer for the fight. That was the cheating going on.
Yeah.
Can we go back to the...
One of my AKHi sent me this on Instagram of Anthony Joshua. So Anthony Joshua, he posted on his Snapchat. He got like 1 million followers or subscribers on Snapchat. And he posted on Snapchat, Sky Sports commentary talking about how they used to tamper with gloves back in the day, like the old school, how they used to remove the horsehair gloves, so on and so forth. And I found that very shocking, because I'm like, finally, Anthony Joshua is saying something. I know he's trying to eat and fight Tyson Fury. That's $100 million fight. But I'm just glad that he acknowledging what's taking place in this day and time, because old media want to cover her up and want to act like we blowing smoke when it's a freaking wildfire in the jungle. Because remember, this is not something that only Wilder is accusing Tyson Fury of doing. I mean, Margarito did it in the past. Rusto did a couple months ago. Foster opponent Roman was trying to do it, and it took Foster trainer Bobby Benton to bust Roman trying to tamper with the glove. Matter of fact, he already tampered with the glove, and it got proven by the commission. However, Bobby Benton did his job and busted both pairs being tampered with, right? So we know this is something that happens in the sport of boxing, because there are loopholes in the system since there isn't a governing body. But I just love it how old media, they want to talk about the corruption of boxing, like Teddy Atlas. He loved to talk about the corruption of boxing and how there's loopholes in the system where fighters could cheat, take steroids, do all the above. But then when Wilder came out and accused Tyson Fury of cheating, all of a sudden he want to treat boxing like the most clean sport. Oh, the commission was there, but they never busted a fighter cheating. You can name me any fighter in the past. You cannot name me one fighter that the commission busted trying to cheat, either by tampering with a glove, so on and so forth. It always took the trainer to do the job, like Nassim Richardson and Bobby Benton, so on and so forth. Shane Mosley, yeah. So
Shane Mosley.
The commission never did their job, but it's funny to me that all of a sudden now they want to rely on the commission. You know what I mean? But Anthony Joshua, like I said, he came out and posted on his Snapchat of a clip, them talking about the tampered gloves. He letting you know that he's aware of what's happening, because I interviewed Nicholas Asbury, Tyson Fury's own sparring partner, that busted him tampering with his gloves and sparring. There was a coach there named Barry, and they all witnessed it. And there's DNA evidence, there's footage of Tyson Fury cheating and sparring, practicing and sparring in order to execute fight night. And Nicholas Asbury was telling me that one of Anthony Joshua fighters that Anthony Joshua managed called Anthony Joshua at that moment in time, and he informed Anthony Joshua about everything. This was during the lead up to the Deontay Wilder fight. This was for the Deontay Wilder camp that Tyson Fury was preparing for, right? So Anthony Joshua knew about Tyson Fury tampering with his gloves and sparring then. So he knew about it before anybody else did. So what's your thoughts on him posting that on his Snapchat? Is he kind of hinting, but he can't say anything because obviously he got this fight on the horizon?
Look, I'm going to put it like this. I think what he's trying to say is he's not going to get in the way of making the biggest fight in the UK, but at the same time, he's also not going to he's not going to become another Miguel Cotto. I feel as if he's going to be in the position of Shane Mosley and Hakeem Richardson. In other words, if Tyson Fury wants to put this on Klitschko and then pull this on Wilder, two different scenarios, but same reason, in order to cheat in order to win. There's nothing that should stop him from doing it against AJ. If you cheated before, what's stopping you from doing it again? So I think AJ's basically trying to say is, I'm aware of what is going on in the sport. So I think that was more not just a warning sign to us, but also just kind of
a message,
a
to
warning
Fury.
sign and threat to Tyson Fury in a way, saying, I'm not oblivious or ignorant to what's going on. So
Yeah, that, you know
I guess
what?
he's trying to say, come to fight night clean.
Right. No, that's a great point, man. That's a great point. I do agree with you. He giving Fury the warning sign. We here. Go ahead, try to pull that slick bullshit on me. I might have Floyd Mayweather as a trainer or as a coach, where he gonna be eyeballing everything the way he did with Maidana. So, you know, good luck with that.
Like I showed Lawrence Okolie, and like he's like, "Oh, I'm getting on the phone talking with Anthony Joshua." Now, let me mind you, if you think the great Anthony Joshua knows about this shit, because Lawrence Okolie is managed by Anthony Joshua, and he called him right in front of me. And Anthony Joshua knows about this shit, but he ain't saying shit. But him and Tyson Fury getting ready to fight a 2-fight deal. So I guess Tyson Fury's just coming over to U.S. and just fucking people up. You know what I'm saying? Just fucking fighters up.
The Bible tells us that silence is golden. But my ears can still hear and my eyes can still see. The Bible also tells us to be swift to hear and slow to speak. You see, what you don't understand, thief, what you did is what my people deal with all the time. Someone cheating them from providing their greatness into the world. But it's a burden that we cut off only to make us stronger. I saw in the first fight where Ricky Hatton was pulling down your gloves to put your fist in an improper position. Y'all tried the same method the second time, but this time you scratched flesh out of my ears, which caused my ears to bleed. It's impossible for a brand new 10-ounce glove to bend, to keep a smushed in form, or to have loose space. I highly believe you put something hard in your glove, something the size and the shape of an egg weight. Here's the reason why the side of my face swelled up in an egg weight form. And it left a dent in my face as well. But in the midst of it all, you still couldn't keep this king down. You would have had to kill me. In the end, it took a crab in a bucket reference. Chapter 30, 31st says, excuses may be found from a thief who steals because he is starving. But if he is caught, he will have to pay back 7 times what he stole, even if he had to sell everything in his house. And payback is coming.
You need to be concerned because of where you're going in your career. Your manager should know about stuff like this and you really got to get I'm sorry to be a dick, but you got to get your manager on board with the entire thing. Because the entire camp, what kind of gloves he wears, like this is your manager's job to protect you. Like I'm supposed to protect you too, but what am I going to say to them? Hey guys, Tyson shouldn't have those gloves, it's unsafe. Barry, get the fuck out of camp.
Me too. I'll go home.
Yeah, but this.
I don't mind the 2 weeks. I've done enough.
Bro, not only these gloves beat up, you could I can tell. No, I can tell.
They pushed
that
it to the front.
Beating these gloves up on a wall or something. No, you can see that from here.
I can't believe that. But I personally,
I'm shocked. This does shock me. Like it doesn't shock me.
Bro, I can't do it.
It shocks me.
No, but I don't think.
No, don't hear you.
This is Tyson's shit, and these are his bag, his sparring gloves that we've been sparring with. As you can see, there's no fucking padding in here, and all the padding's in the back of his fucking glove. Look at that shit. I could touch my other side of my finger with this shit, and there's shit falling out from the middle of the glove. Does he know who the fuck I am? He must not know, does he? Does he? What? Oh, he does not know. Look at this shit, man. And then, hold on, these are the sparring gloves they told me they got from me. These thick ass, look at, hold on, let's see, watch the squeeze. Going nowhere. Going nowhere. Watch this shit. Get the fuck